Hey, welcome back to another nighttime recording. Well, taking a beating today. Of course, getting up in the morning's been tough, but made it past that. And the hits keep coming, and it ain't easy. You'll have to bear with me if I'm a little emotional. I am a human being. Oh man, my checking account I've had for almost 40 years. And I got it written down in the. It's a good thing it's a little darker here. Maybe you won't see me crying. After having the checking account for 40 years almost, I didn't want to lose that, And I've been in touch with the bank and stuff, and I was in the hole one time by $70-some that, but I could. A viewer, a subscriber, had shocked me in the middle of the night and sent me money, and it was enough to save my checking account. And well, after saving it and stuff, my Anytime Fitness stuff came through again and put me back in the hole, which I didn't want to stop that anyway in a way, because it was my way to shower and work out and stuff, another place to keep my sanity, Anyway, last time I talked to the bank, I knew I was in the hole again, about $54. And when I called, each time I call them, I had them send me out of a new Visa debit card, because that expired at the end of the year, and which they got that in the mail to me, and then and we went over everything, and that was on the, I don't know, I got it written down. I told him that on the phone today. I talked to this Maggie lady from the bank and it was on the 15th or 17th of December, and we went through the account and everything, and I had till the 15th or whatever of 14th or 15th of this month, to take care of that $54 or whatever I was in the hole. So then today, because I'd gotten my Visa debit card, I was trying to get that activated and it wasn't working, so I called him, and I thought that the reason it wasn't getting activated is because of my old home phone number, and I was calling from my cell number because I don't have a landline anymore. And it turns out it's because they shut my account's gone. They got rid of it because of that. And I told them everything that I've been in touch with the bank non-stop, with this stuff, and gave them all the dates and everything. And the lady on the phone, she felt bad because I know it's not her fault, but she kept trying. I kept trying to ask for somebody more in charge and stuff like that, and she kept trying to help me and stuff, but it's just a real stress ball because I've had that account for almost 40 years, so oh well, it's just another hurdle I'll have to overcome. It's very emotional for me because the hits keep coming. And my unemployment hearing, that got dragged out last Monday. And so now we didn't finish that because it was so much questioning and stuff going back and forth. that got set out to the 15th, and I don't even know if I'm going to get that. In my other videos I talked about it, you know, the legal aid attorney that's helping me, he feels like we can't win it, you know. And I was like, well, we got to try. I got to try. You know, if I don't try, I definitely don't get it, you know. And I should have get it. I deserve every penny of it, you know. And I should have never been denied it from the get-go. But for some reason, I'm getting put through this test, and I don't understand it. It's trying to break me, but I ain't gonna let it happen. Although I'm very emotional right now and very stressed out. You know, I just lost my checking account of almost 4 years, and that's the account that, should I get my unemployment, that the numbers are all routed to. You know, because everything's digital now. You know, they don't do mail stuff anymore. Oh, it's just terrible. Just one challenge after the other, you know. I don't know how bad this is going to get. I hope it don't keep getting worse. You know, I mean, I ain't mad at God. I know there's a reason for it. I don't understand the reason, and I don't like hurting or feeling sad or stressed out, but my faith is stronger than what I'm going through, even though I'm sad. So, that's where that's at anyway. I don't know how I'm going to handle it yet. I have no idea. My brain is numb right now at the moment. And I told the lady too, I said, you know, I just can't even believe this is happening. So, over the last 3 years now, well, I think it'll be 3 years this February that my mom passed away. Maybe 4, I think it's 3. No, it'll be 4, I think, because I worked at the Founder for 2.5 years. Yeah, so anyway, I don't know, it's hard for me to focus on numbers and stuff right now and all that stuff, and the years and all that crap. But to sum it all up, when my mom died, I have a brother that is the most narcissist person I've ever met in my life. And I've tried to help him be a better person all these years. But anyway, for some weird reason, even though he disowned family and hadn't been around for 40 years or something, for some reason the court awarded him PR. So he kicked me out of the house that I spent 7 years of my blood, sweat, and tears building parking pads, cutting trails, remodeling the house and all this stuff, and it sold for over, I do believe it sold for over $200,000 over what me and Mom got it for. And anyway, so my brother kicked me out of that house once he became PR. Took everything. We had 3 cargo trailers, 2 full of a bunch of other stuff that was kind of mutually me and Mom's, different stuff, and then 1 was my race car trailer that had everything from the house in West St. Paul, all my stuff, and all my computer towers, my DJ equipment, my DJ business and stuff, and just a ton of stuff. And he just took everything, and he took the 32-foot Winnebago, took the fish house, the plow truck, the collector's edition Mazda Miata, and then that was like a number, I don't know if it was number 500 and something, 1608 or something, I can't remember, but anyway, and then my mom's Buick Enclave. I don't know, I'm probably forgetting stuff. Oh yeah, all the John Deere. We had 2 John Deere tractors and a bunch of attachments and stuff. And I took everything. And I ended up, luckily my mom made me put my name on this camper. So we couldn't take this. But I did have it put in storage units. 2 different storage units. process of that, the older of my two stepsisters started, I do believe, stealing stuff. I guess I can't prove it, but I know it. And like one of the things was a Jackery that would have been helping me survive in this camper. And I'm just venting, And then I went and stayed with the younger of the two stepsisters at her place down south. I wanted to be around people. I didn't want to be alone and secluded. I could have went and stayed at my uncle's, but that was more in the middle of nowhere. And he's more to himself too, and I love my uncle so much, but I knew I needed, from everything I was going through emotionally, I wanted to be around people. My sister has her two daughters, my nieces, and they love me, and I looked at them that way. I had interaction to keep my mind from all this emotional stuff, And so I went and stayed with my sister for a little bit and got working at the foundry. So for the first winter there, I stayed in my sister's basement with the camper parked out in the driveway. And then as soon as spring came, I pretty much started staying out in the camper more and getting that ready and stuff, trying to tinker on it here and there to, prepared for whatever. And I'm planning on doing some camping with my sister and my nieces and stuff. Everything just got so crazy. And next thing you know, my youngest sister there, she got all squirrely on me too. And I basically got kicked out of there and tried to keep some of my stuff, and some of the stuff I got most of my stuff moved out into storage unit before she kept the rest of the stuff. I had a little European scooter and some other cool stuff in there, but it is just material stuff, And then that's why I've been living in the camper for 3 years, And I know everything where I am right now, that's where God wants me to be. I just don't get it, God wanted me to come up here. And I even told some of my coworkers, I could feel all these changes coming, and I was going to have to come up here, and I could tell a lot of them were bummed out and didn't want me to go, And so I know where I'm supposed to be. I just don't know why this is all happening. So right now, where it sits, I don't know how many more hurdles I'm going to have to climb through. I'm just really messed up right now. I'm trying to keep my head straight. It's getting pretty raw and real here. But that's why I'm making this channel. Just to demonstrate or show everything I'm going through and not to hide it. Because I know it's going to get better. Even though I've just got another blast, and this pretty much between my unemployment, getting bumped out to the 15th, which I still don't know if I'll get it or not. Between that and losing my check account and stuff, there's no way. I was still kind of holding on to hope that maybe something would go through and I could pay all my late fees on my storage units and not lose all my other stuff. But right now I'm feeling pretty defeated. And I already told God that, if it's His will, I got my Jeep, a Jeep Grand Cherokee, and a Yamaha V-Star 650 that I named Trinity, that I got. It's black and chrome and got crosses on it and stuff. They got 3 crosses on it. That's why I named it Trinity, and because of my faith and stuff. And anyway, maybe sometime I'll post some pictures of it or something on one of the videos. But that and all the stuff that I did get out of the house and stuff. So 2 storage units, were gone, and I told God that, if I have to lose that stuff, I'll accept it, it's just material stuff. But it's still really hard. You know, I mean, I got my safes that are in one storage unit, and one of them I've got sentimental stuff, and I'm not super valuable or nothing, but you know, I got a Blues jersey that's got I got a cool story tied to it of Jimmy Vaughn signing it, Alvin Bishop and Magic Dick from Jay Giles, and being a BB King's trailer, and all this cool stuff backstage. But it's all in my mind, it's all there, you know, so it's not like I'm losing my memories, it's just losing the physical things that I could show to people or whatever, you know, but I still got it in my mind. And I'd rather, what I need to do is I need to keep focusing on the good things that I have, you know, being grateful and thankful for what I do have. Because I do have, I know even though I'm just getting a shellac in here, I know I still have it better than a lot of people, you know, there's a lot of people out there got it way worse than me. I just want to get I just can't wait till I'm in a much better position and I can start helping even more people. Even where I'm at, I've been helping people. Matter of fact, I can't keep talking here. I got to get on the road because I'm getting so lost in my own stuff. I'm forgetting about other people that are kind of relying on me here. Dave, my friend, one of my newer friends that I talked about in my earlier video that carves the stones, the hearts out of stones. He texted me and wanted to spend some time with me because he's leaving tomorrow. I told him the library closed at 5 and sliding, and then I should be back there by 5:30. Well, I'm gonna be a little later than 5:30 because with everything I got going on, I got talking here and recording. So we're gonna make this one video right here, and we're gonna stop and restart. Sorry about getting all emotional there, but I'm trying to keep it as raw as real as possible here. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.